In this mini tutorial, we're going to take a closer look at a very specific function which is related to the reverse engineering, and it's the manual patching tool. So if you want to create a surface, maybe to create some device that actually mates up with something, so you don't want the entire body, you just want a small section. You can use the manual patching and very specifically define where that patch goes. So in this case, I've a generic body loaded. I'm going to use the manual patching, and I'm going to create 4 points on the surface. I'm going to click apply, and if I click OK, I can go over here and actually see the surface, and it shows me a number of divisional points that it uses based on the settings. I can keep doing that. I can create more surfaces. If you get close enough, it generally should click into the existing patches corners, and that allows you to then make continuous surfaces that way. So I'm going to go back in here and just click 4 points, apply, and now we see we've got these 3 surfaces. We see the points it uses, and these sort of triangles here are just a preview. So I want to point out, if we go down to the option here and turn body off or hide that body, um, the representation is just temporary. So this is the actual data. Now the question came, if you have this and you want to export it. Previously in an older version, you had an individual export to step that was part of the organic bodies. Now if you go to export, you just have all of the data gets exported through this. So the idea is that you can turn off individual components or individual bodies by just going to the export tab. So you need to be on the export tab itself, click on the body, and then right click the mouse and bring up the options and click exclude for any bodies you don't want to have part of that. So in this case, the main body is now being excluded, and only the patch that we've created is part of the export. In this case, you can also, so you with this setting, you can then just go to export the step just as you usually would. But there's another way you can do this. You can also turn this body off from visibility and then click on this and directly go to export this as a step file. Just going to export that. So we can take a look at what this exported data looks like in SolidWorks, for example. And again, whatever CAD application you use is kind of irrelevant. It will ask about diagnostics in SolidWorks, and if you do load that, it will tell you that there's gaps between faces, but that is purely because there's just a set of sheets. So if we don't care about that, we can X this out. This is the surface that we've defined, and you will notice that there are the slopes to it and things like that based on the definition of the original data. Anyway, this is a quick tutorial on how to work with the reverse engineering manual patching option, and how to export that surface to a step file.